Hey Tribe, thanks for tuning into the Pursuit of Health and Wellness podcast, the show for women seeking a practical path to conscious living to elevate their physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. I'm your host, Cierra, an experienced holistic health practitioner. Every episode, I'll share with you tips and tricks that I've learned from my career in educational holistic health. I'll also introduce you to experts within the wellness field in order to help you create a wholesome lifestyle where you can feel good from the inside out. I'm so glad you're here and have chosen to invest in yourself. Let's get going. Hey Tribe, thanks for tuning into the Pursuit of Health and Wellness. Today we are discussing cupping therapy. We're learning about what it is, who it's for, and also what to expect if you ever went to a cupping therapy appointment with Dr. Zoyara Reyes. Hi, doctor.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much. I'm doing amazing.
That's good. All right, so can you tell us a little bit about cupping therapy, what to expect, what you do in your practice? Just familiarize us with the whole experience.
Okay, so cupping therapy is going to be, the way I use it in chiropractic care, is myofascial release. It's going to help absolutely like with ranges of motions. It's going to help decompress. If you have any like knots, like I call it trigger points, and it's going to help release all of that and ease your back, ease the muscles. We use it in your back. We can use it in your hips. We can use it in your arms for tennis elbow, for golfer's elbow. There's so many ways that I use cupping therapy in chiropractic care. And the goal overall is to increase blood flow and increase range of motion.
Okay, so you are a chiropractor. What sparked your interest into this field?
So this is my second career. Okay. I was the COO of a medical company before. Yeah. So I found out as I was working as a COO that there are so many conditions that can be prevented.
Right.
And although that existed, I was not as familiar. So I took 2 years off in my career, and then I decided to go for chiropractic care. It's a very holistic, it's a very medication-free type of care. And again, I co-manage with medical doctors, so I do trust the system overall together.
Right.
However, like for me, for the patients, we're doing everything very holistic, very conservative, which works amazing for chronic conditions.
All right, so Dr. Reyes, what exactly is cupping therapy?
Okay, so cupping therapy is going to be a decompression type of technique. So what we do is that we lift the skin to increase blood flow, to increase better motion. So it is there's so many different types, or not so many. We have the traditional and then we have the dry cupping, which the traditional would be more with wet cupping, or you will need kind of like a flame or heat to release like a lot of tension. Both are effective. I personally have done it and it's amazing. But definitely is to increase blood flow and increase motion as far as the chiropractic part we use it for.
Okay, and is cupping therapy usually used along with another alternative health modality such as chiropractic care or acupuncture?
Yes, it's combo amazingly with acupuncture. Chiropractic care, again, that's the way that I do it. But it's been used for, like, athletes use it a lot.
Okay.
If you go to the gym, if you have any like trigger points, there are many ways of using it. Even though the traditional way also talks about cupping therapy for hormonal imbalances and for other type of autoimmune diseases, there is not completely proven that it works. It has been effective for sure, and you ask people that have done it, but that's more like the way I use it. It's going to be more your muscular-skeletal system.
Okay, nice. And would you say cupping therapy is usually identified as a painful process or not?
Okay, so it's not painful. You will feel a pressure.
Okay.
It all depends how injured the muscle is. The person can experience a little bit more sensitivity. So we're very cautious in terms of where we place it and when we place it to know that the person is ready. When it comes to any type of therapy, I want to make sure that the patient understands what they're doing and feels comfortable. This is not like, oh, let me do it because it's trendy.
Right.
Let me do it because I really feel deep in my soul that this is going to help and I am willing to try it. Because if we don't do it that way, it can definitely go another route. And that's the way that I work too. I want to make sure that everything that we do there's no resistance. There's ease to it.
Right.
Because that's how your body recovers. That's how you allow wellness. I'm not expecting people to, okay, I'm going to force you to do this because it's going to work. No, I explain, are you game for it? And then we do it. And that's how we actually experience like the best wellness.
Right, so pretty much going with the flow.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. And what conditions could benefit from a cupping experience?
So I use it because I did personal injury for years, and I still do it at a nice scale. I use it a lot for muscular-skeletal injuries.
Okay.
I use it if you're going through a lot of stress because it definitely calms you down to increase that blood flow, to release when we do that decompression. So I personally use it that way.
Okay.
Again, like I have mentioned, it's used in other modalities for other more systemic type of conditions.
Okay. And is there any aftercare to getting a cupping therapy experience?
Okay, first water.
Okay. So first thing you do, get off the table, you drink water?
I do like to do it that way, absolutely, because we want to replenish everything that's been moving and flowing with the cupping therapy.
Okay.
And then I recommend arnica, and that's like a personal recommendation because you can take it orally just to calm down the inflammation, and is a very natural supplement.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so how long are the cups applied during a cupping therapy session?
So it could be anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
So it's not a very long, but it's a very strategic and well-placed, type of therapy.
Okay, so if I was to come in for a cupping therapy appointment, about how long can I expect to be there for the appointment?
So in terms of when you see the doctor first, we want to do a full evaluation.
Okay.
And then we do the cupping therapy. So I would say around an hour.
Okay.
45 minutes to an hour. Then after that, once you've been evaluated, if you want, or you're coming in for a second cupping therapy, then it would be like probably 40 minutes between the setup, the application, and everything. Make sure that you're feeling good. That's about the time.
Okay. So Dr. Reyes, where can we find you online? How can we find out more about you and your practice and what you have going on?
So we can go narexperience.com or an IG dr.zreyes, and you will find that there's a couple of things that I do outside of the office. So
tell us.
Pragma Bloom, it's an amazing skincare store. It's curated. I have skincare, I have wellness products that I've been researching over the years, and there are going to be products there that are not going to affect your endocrine system. I try as much as to everything be very clean, very organic, and still medical grade.
Right.
So it is a very fun experience to shop there because you can shop with confidence.
Right.
You know that everything there has been checked and it has been proven to work. I do protocols as well when I treat patients. Some of them are like, hey, my skin is going through this. Largest organ. If you know the chemistry of the body, I go to that too. And we want to be able to, again, allow wellness in every way.
Well, that's all for today's show. So here's where you apply the information you just heard to your own life. What changes will you start making in your life based on what you've learned today? Do you have any questions regarding topics that I haven't covered, or want to learn more about how to practically use what we discussed in your day-to-day life? If you do, just shoot me a message through the contact form at CierraCorbett.com, and I'll try to cover it in a future episode. Don't forget to leave me a rating on iTunes or Spotify so I can continue bringing you content like this. Until next time, thanks for tuning in to the Pursuit of Health and Wellness.